Hey guys!
Hi.
Welcome to At the Same Time Pod, but on the road edition, literally.
On the road again. And today we are coming to you live from the Pithiviers to Orleans bus.
Yes.
We just got dropped off by our Airbnb mommy.
And daddy.
And daddy.
We had the best time at our Airbnb because they were so sweet, but y'all won't believe what happened on our way to the grocery store.
Oh my god. Wait, are we going to start there? This is our day 2 recap.
Yeah, day 2 recap.
Day 2 recap of our trek from Paris to Barcelona. And we're going to give you a recap of everything that happened yesterday. We have to start from the end of our... You guys last saw us when we were walking from Etam.
Yeah.
So, or do you want to go backwards because it's like what's fresh on the mind?
Whichever.
Okay.
So basically we walked to... where were we? Where was that town? Dusainville? Dusainville. We attempted to walk. So, y'all, it was only 24 kilometers. That should have been simple, right?
You would think. Honestly, the thing is, I think if we had nothing on our backs and it was just us and our water bottles
and water
or
and a charger,
then we could probably walk it and it wouldn't hurt. Like, it would be doable. But with a huge backpack, my backpack's probably 45 pounds. It's huge. My backpack and your backpack too.
Yeah, both of our backpacks are basically heavier than a newborn baby.
Mm-hmm. They're super
imagine carrying a newborn baby times like 5 on your back for 5.5 hours a day. I know they did it in the old days, like in the BC times.
But only the men did the pilgrimages.
Yeah, like it wasn't the women in it.
The women stayed in the caves. Oh, is this like leaning? Oh no, it's good. Guys, it's so beautiful on this path.
So basically we just really struggled with the walk, and at some point, which
not the whole time,
just the last part.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last part of the walk was a bit of a struggle, and I would say that we were like in the middle of nowhere, like proper like farmland, and we're just kind of like, oh my god, we have no choice but to go on. But it was just a struggle. Like, it was a lot. And at some point I go like, the next car that comes by, bro, like, we're hitchhiking, we just gotta do it. And
he just saw us. Like, we walked through like a bunch of different landscapes. I would say, like, we started off obviously in the Gothic city of Etam, and it was like that kind of vibe. And then it was a lot of walking on the side of the highway, and then it was kind of this like fall scenery, and then it turned into like farmland. We took a little break, we saw some horses, we saw some sheep, whatever, and then eventually we were walking through a farmland on a really small, like super desolate road, like one car every 30 minutes or something. And we got to a point where Maria was watching Is It Cake? She was watching The Millionaire Secret on the phone, because if you think about it, after like the first 3 or 4 hours, it's like, okay, we're out of things to talk about. The scenery is beautiful, but it's walking through the farmlands, like, we're done. At some point we were trying to see if they were potatoes and we could eat them, because we didn't get any. I was gonna buy candy and I didn't, so we didn't have food, we just had water.
No food, no snacks, just water for 5.5 hours, which is actually insane if you think about it.
Yeah, we basically, that walk was a good way to like test our limit, but so, and then at some point I was like, I have to take a break because my backpack, and then I was trying to convince Maria, I was like, what if we leave our backpacks in a hidden location, no one would steal them or see them, and then we can get the Airbnb people to drive us back to our backpacks. And then at that point, a car came up, and then he just kind of stopped. Like, I don't think either of us did anything. I was just like, oh, there's a car coming. And then we just, like, we didn't put our hands out or anything. He just kind of saw us looking probably like a mess. And he was like, hello.
Yeah. Bonjour.
Oh, sorry. He was like, bonjour. Are you lost? And we were like, boy, are we lost.
Oh.
No, we were like, we're literally on the path.
Like, we know where we're supposed to be going, but we don't think we can get there.
We're just weak. Dude, anyways, so yeah, we get in the car. Do you want to describe him and his adorable little daughter?
Yeah, oh my gosh, they were so sweet. So it was like they were in a nice car as well, like this nice black car.
We keep getting into
nice
like
black
BMWs and like
yeah. Yeah. And the daughter was so cute. Oh my gosh, guys, she was so sweet. And
she looked like North, like Kim Kardashian's like North. She looked exactly like her.
Yeah.
Like
the
exactly
French
like her.
version.
Yeah, but obviously cooler because she's French.
Annette. Yeah, so we were just like, oh my gosh, like please. We actually didn't have to like beg.
No,
he was just
didn't.
kind of like ready to
I
like.
thought you said we did have to beg. I was like, no. He was like, get in the car.
Yeah.
He was like, you guys are dumb. Well, he was just kind of like the way they were. I like can't even stress how sweet he was. Like he was so nice, and we just. Oh my god, is that a real cow? Oh no. But yeah, he was just so sweet, and his daughter was so kind. And then we got in the car. The second he said you can get in the car, we were like, thank you so much. We failed our objective, but like, no, when we were on the drive, I was like, we would have had to walk all of this still. Like, we still had 2 hours left, guys. Like, that's not a joke.
Well, we had under 2 hours.
Oh, okay, we were under 2 hours, so basically
like an hour and 48.
An hour 48, and like, I feel like we could have, but it really would have hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Like genuinely, it was so beautiful. Like the walk was so beautiful. It was so like we got everything we needed from that walk. That we got to go potty in the bushes, and the scenery was beautiful, and we got the whole vibe. And at that point, it was just like, let's get to the B&B. And we chatted with him. He told us about his like experiences and stuff.
Yeah, so honestly it was what's so funny is that although we had like a little under 2 hours left of the walk, the car ride was like 10 minutes.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's actually insane. And he was like, oh, just do Sainte-Ville, that's no worries, I'll take you. And you were like, just, you don't have to take us the whole way, just drop us off where you can, and that'll just help us like limit our walking time. And he was like, it's a 10-minute drive. Like,
he's like, it wouldn't even be worth it for me to stop 5 minutes into this. Like if y'all are getting in my car, I'm just gonna take you the whole time. You guys, wait, they can't be in the video. We're gonna have to have them sign an NDA. I'm just kidding. But
yeah, so he was really nice. The daughter was nice. We spoke to them. He was talking about how him and his friends traveled in his 20s and stuff.
And he was like so fun. Like he was hyping us up a little.
Yeah, and the adventures that they did.
He was like, y'all are crazy. Because we're going to Barcelona on foot, but then as you guys can see, we're currently on the bus, so because if we had walked this morning, it was raining.
It was raining, and our Airbnb offered to take us to the train station because we were going to walk to the train station, which is like that was 2.5 hours. Just to walk to the bus station. Yeah,
easy
which
work.
We could have done it. That's nothing. But like
a 2.5 hour walk, but for her a 10-minute drive.
Yeah, like we're not going to pass up the opportunity to be in a car.
No, today's our rest day. So we're on day 3.
Why.
We're on day 3 now. We're recapping day 2, but this is day 3, and this is our rest day. We just went to Pithiviers. We got on this bus. We're going to go to Orleans, and we're going to let ourselves relax because we got 23,000 steps yesterday.
Yeah, and that's a lot. You guys probably are at like 5K a day.
No offense. Get your butt up and go for a walk. No, I'm gonna block him with my head. But
yeah. So should we talk about like the Airbnb and stuff?
Oh my God, yeah. There's so much to talk about. Yesterday was a movie.
It was a movie.
We got dropped off. We chatted with the guy who told us about his experiences and stuff.
Oh my gosh, wait, his experience with his friend eating.
He was like, me and my friend, well, I think he was talking about in Paris, but he was basically saying like we just ditched everything and we would just go from place to place and basically just kind of slum it vibes. But then at some point he said his friend was eating out of the garbage, and I was like, we're not there yet. Like honestly,
won't ever be there.
But honestly, we were going through the farmland for like a potato, and I was like, would we really bite into an uncooked potato? So if we were walking and there was like a bag that was like sealed, but it was kind of tossed and it had a chocolate eclair in it, like what are the chances we split that? We'd both literally talk each other into it. We'd be like, it's sealed, it's untouched, and we would have eaten it.
Yeah, Pedetra.
We've learned that next time I'm gonna get the bags of candy so we can fuel on the walk. And honestly, our only issue is the bags.
Yeah, if the bags weren't so heavy, y'all, we would easily
Easy
bring
work.
a lot of food. All the
You said we would easily walk it.
oh.
The whole bag would be heavy again, but it's like filled with the snacks and water. No, the thing is, like, honestly, it doesn't sound like a lot, like walking 12 miles. Or to me, I'm like, okay, there's people out there that are laughing, that are mocking us for that, the fitness side of things. But with a huge backpack, it's actually like really, it's a lot. And I don't think our backpacks, I don't know about was your backpack hurting you or not really?
Not too much. It's mostly my like feet that hurt more.
Okay. Yeah, I think my backpack's not fitted well, so my shoulders were like going numb and like hurting pretty bad and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we did it, and then we arrived, maybe, at our Airbnb, and we just kind of sat there.
Oh my gosh, the Airbnb was gorgeous. Well, first off, we got there early now. We got there 2 hours early.
We're supposed to arrive at 5, but we arrived
like
in
3
10
something. Yeah, 10 minutes. And they were like, oh, sorry, check-in is at 5, which we knew. So we were like, that's fair.
Yeah, like respect.
Yeah, respect.
We'll just sit out here in the mud and the cold and with
and
exhaustion.
wait. Yeah, and then we were like, oh, fine, we'll wait outside because we're here now. But we can wait outside. And then they're like, okay. 4 is the earliest we can do, but then they were able to just come and get us at like 3:16.
Yeah, he
which was
came
amazing.
out. I mean, I hope they never hear this because I want to tell my true experience.
Okay.
If it was like a movie, like if it was like a kids, like, or not kids, sorry, but like one of those like movies you'd watch, like coming of age type movie, it would have been in slow motion, him opening the door because he was like sweaty from a workout and he was so sexy. He was like, "Oh, come on in," and we were like crawling to the door because we were
like
so
mud on
tired.
our leg.
We were like, "Our savior." Honestly, I was falling in love with the guy that gave us the ride too because I was just like, I'm realizing if I'm in distress, I will fall in love with anyone that gives me anything that I need. So it was really, really nice.
Both of them were handsome.
Every single person I've seen has been so handsome.
Yesterday, the men who helped us were very handsome.
They were so handsome and kind, and just like we would have been their friend. I don't know about the other one, like the Airbnb one, but the one in the car, I'm like, he would have hung out with us. Like,
He's chill, yeah.
he was really chill.
He would have taken us to Orleans.
He would have taken us. Oh my god! If he didn't have a daughter, he would have literally drove us to Barcelona. You can just tell. No, but anyway, so he answers the door. He's in his little workout outfit, and he's like sweating. He's like, "Oh, guys, come on in." And then we go in, and the house is gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh my. And
beautiful.
Huge. Sorry. Oh no. You got it. You got it.
It's amazing. No, you go. I'm feeling. I want you to talk more.
It was beautiful. It was like really nice, and it was just very like old timey French vibes as well. And we were like, oh my god, this is so better than like everything we've stayed in.
Kind of modern chic.
Yeah, modern chic. And then oh my gosh, guys, the cutest big ass bunny.
Fluffy white bunny.
Fluffy white.
We'll insert videos of stuff as we talk.
We'll do our best to.
I think I can.
Yeah, because we have a
iMovie on
bunny
my phone.
video. The bunny was probably the best part, honestly. And guys, its name was Gabrielle, and we were like, oh my gosh, we love it here already.
And literally immediately we were like, what? Okay. Maria, I think within like a minute was like, should we stay another night?
Yeah, I was like, this is nice. We need to rest. Like, we've got things to do, but our feet and shoulders hurt, so why not? But yeah, as you guys can see, we did not stay another night as we were on our way to our next location. But honestly, like, the Airbnb was so nice, and it was like a whole home, which is what was really cool. It wasn't like a little 1-bedroom flat. It had an up and down stairs. It had 2 toilets. Oh my gosh.
We finally got to poop without having to see each other through windows.
Or worry if the other person's gonna like look back just for fun. Yeah. Were you worried about that?
What?
If I would look back anyways or no?
No, because in my head I was like, that's kind of freak behavior, and if you did do that, I'd just be like, oh my fucking god, like, she's so weird, you know?
Yeah. And I knew you would never do that, so I wasn't worried.
I don't want to see. And we both, yeah, I'm like, please. I already like, yeah.
So yeah, honestly, and so then also, his kid got picked up from school at 5. So he was like, that's when we'll go get the groceries.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, amazing, because we're starving. Oh, there was a lot of chocolate when we got there. We did kind of demolish all of it, to be
They
fair.
had like a jar of candy, and there was probably like 20 pieces, and now there's 3. And I wanted to buy a bag of that candy. It was so good.
Yeah, the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lots of candy was had. Lots of rest was also had. But the best part, y'all, is when we were going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is how nice of them. They offered to take us. They let us come early, and they offered to take us to the grocery store.
Yeah, and we were like, oh my gosh, can this get any sweeter? And guys, it did. It got sweeter. So, on our way to first we went to the boulangerie. On our way to the boulangerie, the car stopped working.
Like, fully stopped in the middle of the road, and he had to, like, go to the side of the road and was like, what's happening?
And we were like, we are really tired. Like, can this get wrapped up in like 5 minutes so we can continue on the journey? But basically, it didn't get wrapped up in 5 minutes. So he was calling his friends, called his wife, and he was just trying to sort it out. And he was like, why don't you guys go to the boulangerie while we sort it out? Yeah. So we did that. We got some yummy stuff. We got some eclairs, some macaroons, some brioche
Ooh. So
stuff. Yeah. And then hot chocolate on accident.
Yeah. Potentially free. I keep feeling like we're getting free stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Like when we ate at this like maybe Moroccan or Turkish or some kind of Arab restaurant at the end of day 1, and he was like just
we're not cutting this out because you guys need to see the real version of everything. You guys
But
fell.
basically he gave us like tea, and so I don't know, it just seems like people are giving us a little extra.
Yeah. Is it because we're American or just because we have good energy and good vibes?
Or is it just because we're beautiful?
Probably a bit of both, or all 3.
No, I think it's because, yeah, they probably don't get tourists that often in these like smaller kind of like remote towns, so they're probably like, oh, this is nice, and then they can obviously see in our face the pure like we're like, hi, we've been walking for 3 miles. But anyways, okay, so continue. So the car goes down, we go to the boulangerie, we get hot chocolate.
We get hot chocolate, and he's like, don't worry, like, mon ami is coming. And we were like, I was like, oh my gosh, Amna, this is your meet cute. Like, this is your moment. All of this is happening for you to meet your husband. And she was just like, but if he doesn't speak French, what's the point?
Or if he doesn't speak English.
Sorry.
If he's not French.
If he's not French and doesn't speak English or French, like, what's the point?
No, I will say there's something very romantic about, like, communicating with someone via Google Translate. I've always felt that. Like, it's kind of cute because you're like, we're going to find a way to communicate what needs to be said.
Yeah, and we did that. So, do you want to take it over?
No, keep going.
Okay. So, basically, the friend gets here, and in a Beamer. Love a good
He
Beamer.
was cool. He gave, like, cool high schooler vibes.
He was 23.
In a good way. Like, not in a condescending way. Like, he was just, like, a kid, like, he's probably was, like, a cool kid in high school. Like, he had a nice car, he raced, he was playing some cool, like, French grime. First he was playing Drake, and then he or, like, maybe it was the radio, but it was, like, some cool, like, grungy grime sounding thing. It was kind of sexy.
It was supposed to be the meet cute guys, but Amna has an age standard, which is good.
And a height and a weight standard.
Oh, yeah, he was a bit like, you'll see.
And a job standard.
I'm sure he has a job.
I don't think he's making what I need him to make. JK, guys.
So basically, he picked us up, and then he took us to the grocery store, and we were just like, oh, cool, he's going to wait in the car, and then we'll come back out to where we've just parked, and we'll go and get our groceries. But he came with us.
Yeah, which was kind of, it felt like we were being like babysat a little bit, but at this, also, okay, so when we were getting off, the Airbnb guy was showing me his Google Translate phone to tell us what was happening, and it said he will be spying on you and I'll come get you. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think it was just
It was the translation, but it was just so funny because the translation came out to he will be spying on you and then I'll come get you, and I was like, cool. Like, he literally was spying on us because he said no words. We kept trying to like make chit chat, and he was just like, and then he literally just was texting and calling. He was like, now they're getting rotisserie chicken. But yeah, so we went into the supermarket and we gathered our food, and we got rotisserie chicken and lettuce.
We tried to get veggies and fruit, but we got cockblocked by
The cashier lady.
She was like, no, no, no. And we were like, what? What? And she was like, yeah, you guys don't have a label. So if you
With her
guys
long
know this,
nails.
cool. But if not, here's some education. Whenever you are buying fruits and stuff in France, you have to go and weigh it yourself, and then it will print off a label, and then you stick that on, and then they scan the label. And we didn't do that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So she was like, no, tomato and apples. So we didn't get that. And the guy is just like watching us kind of like smiling
just
and giggling,
like-
but he could have like...
He could have easily watched us grab that and been like, wait, or just taken us to see it. But he just kind of was like, I feel like he just didn't really want to be there. He was like being forced, but, you know, like if your friend called you to be like, please help my friends, like I have people staying with me or whatever, you're like, I'm doing it. But he didn't necessarily want to like hang out, which I thought was a little bit like weird. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so...
But yeah.
So, is it? You were like, the mic's too far from you in the last one, and now I'm like.
So basically, we leave the store, and look, guess who appears?
And I think we overreacted. I know I did. So basically, we drove away from the car to the supermarket with the friend, and then we go back out to the car, and the Airbnb host is there. And for some reason, to me, that was like crazy. I was like, oh my god, you're here.
We're like, how'd you get here?
Literally, we were like, how? How is it possible? You told us, because he told us it would take an hour to fix the car, but they had another car. So I think his wife just picked up the kid, and then they must have towed the... I guess in my head, I thought they fixed the car, so I was like, oh, magnifique.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
But yeah.
So we all rode back to the Airbnb with the four of us, just hanging and laughing and doing our best to communicate.
Google
with
translating.
Yeah.
It was a vibe. It felt like a vibe. In another life, we would have hung out more.
Another life where they were more closer to our age in either direction.
Yeah, unmarried and closer to our age.
Yeah.
If they were both 26 to 30 and they were unmarried, we would have probably hung out more.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we got dropped back off. Like the baby children we are. It's kind of nice because I feel like for some reason we're giving, like, we have been choosing helplessness. Like we could easily just get a flight to Barcelona, you know what I mean? And like we'd be fine. But we're doing this, and then we're also like putting ourselves in circumstances where like we're just helpless, and then people are having to take care of us, and it's like really nice.
It is nice.
Like they have to translate for us, they have to drive us around, they have to like kind of carry us places. Like it's just really...
Yeah.
I love relying on others. It's cute. It's also really cute. Like everyone's just been so nice. Bon voyage and all.
Everyone's been really sweet, and it's so funny because like my last day in London, I had to carry so much stuff to the charity shop, and I was literally like dragging it and like dry heaving. Not really, but like it was just a lot, and people passed me and no one offered to help.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I was just like, I hate this country and I hate people because I know that there's countries.
But also you doing it and being like, no one's gonna help me. Like y'all aren't gonna stop and help. But no, I agree. I agree. But that's what I was kind of saying. We're like bare minimum, but I don't think we are. Like kindness is somewhat rare in certain circumstances, and like sometimes when people are just kind for no reason, you're really like, oh my god, it's so beautiful and so sweet, and it makes me want to be a better person. That's why I like being around kind people, because if you're around like angry, rude people all the time, it kind of makes you that way too. You know? And then you turn into... But when you're around people that kind of show love and like unconditional love in a sense, even in small gestures, it makes you kind of want to also extend, you know, keep it, paying it forward, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just keep extending that kind of energy.
Yeah. And that's what we've been given the whole trip, to be fair. Like,
Yeah,
everyone's been
absolutely.
so sweet, besides the guy who knocked on our door late at night because we were giggling. Like, other
But
than
he did
that,
have to wake up extra early because I heard him get up early for work or something, and I was like, okay, whatever.
yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you do shared housing, to be fair. But that was a day 0, and this is day 2.
Yeah,
So.
day three. But
To
well, our
recap,
update. Yeah,
yeah.
recapping day 2.
So we don't focus on the past, we just only move forward.
We just take it one day at a time.
But yeah, so we got back to the Airbnb. We made ourselves a cute little dinner.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Demolished.
Yeah, the rotisserie chicken and then a salad with cucumber.
And we ate our brioches and
Yeah, our macaroons, our eclairs, all of that good stuff was had. A feast was had.
our breakfast for today, if you will, was eaten last night. And now we're hungry.
Yeah, and now we're starving on the bus, but we're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. It's about an hour. But yeah, and then we watched the Is It Cake Halloween finale, and I literally knocked out so hard. It was insane. And yeah, and now we're doing this for you guys. So today our plan is to go, here, let me do some questions. What was your highlight yesterday?
Oh my gosh, I think being saved.
Oh, the
Honestly,
hitchhike moment? Do you think
yeah.
it'll fall again, I think. Okay, what was your personal low moment?
It's there. Sorry, I'm just slipping off of the seat. That's why I'm holding on to this. Oh, thank you. Oh, there. My low.
It's so easy.
I think my low was when I had realized that, like, massaging my, like, feet and my shin and stuff, and it was still hurting, and that made me sad.
Today? This morning?
Last night even.
Oh,
Because I, like, put that, like, foot cream on it and stuff. So I was just kind of like, oh, it kind of sucks that
You're still in pain.
I'm not recovering immediately.
Yeah, recovery does take time, and especially because we didn't, like, eat during, and we didn't, I think, take all the right steps. Like, maybe we're not that, I feel like, okay, actually, I don't feel sore. I thought my shoulders would be, like, broken.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. But yeah, okay. I think my personal high was when I went to poop in the forest, because I've never done that before, and it was, like, so fun. I felt very, like, I could really relate to my dog. I understood why she, like, kind of looks around when she's pooping. She's like, am I safe?
Are people gonna watch me?
Yeah, it was really cute. And then that was I guess that was a personal
Hi.
mid.
Oh.
My personal high was obviously getting in that car.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Obviously
Amna
getting
was
in the
like
car.
on her last leg, literally.
No, I was.
Like, I was like, she's not gonna make it, and I don't know what to do because I can't carry her and all of our bags to the Airbnb.
I think I would have left my bag and then been like, even like walked back to the bag later or something. Oh no, but like literally, I'm like, I'm sure they would come and drive us to the bag, like, because the only thing that was holding me back was the bag. It wasn't like, like it's, like what was hard about it.
Yeah. So no, honestly, like when the car came, and guys, like it was so cinematic because we're literally in the middle of nowhere. Like even you can see like the landscape in the back, like it's all just like greenery. So the way that this car came and saved our life, that was definitely, I'll say that's a high as well for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then low. Oh, the moment before we got rescued was my low. Yeah.
Okay.
So it went low to high really
quickly.
Really nice, which I prefer that.
Yeah, God had our back because.
Yeah. So yeah, then today we're gonna be in Orleans, and we're gonna kind of suss it out and see like if it's really cool. Do we want to stay like longer, or this is gross. Or we're gonna kind of see where life takes us, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't even have a place booked actually for the night, or we maybe do, but like not really. So we're kind of just on a whim. And then our next major city, I think, is Limoges. Limoges should be our next like big major thing.
Yeah.
But we're still deciding how much we'll be walking and now we know our limit with the bags is about 10 miles.
10 to 12.
Yeah, 10 to 12 miles. Like, it really was enjoyable. So
I think if we rested, you wanted to take a break. And I was like, I am down to take a break, but I feel like if we take a break, we won't get back up. But I wonder if one day if we took a break, like a 30-minute break, would we then be able to walk another hour or two?
further. I think so, and I think that if we had the candy or some kind of fuel, like I genuinely do think that matters because
Yeah,
it's
of course,
like your body,
yeah.
like kind of. That's what happens. That's why when people run marathons, they have their little gels, or they have not that we're running a marathon, but we're doing kind of a higher like energy required
Yeah.
thing. So I think if we just plan a little bit better, and now that our body's kind of gotten used to like we're just walking, and then our bags are slowly kind of getting like less and less heavy because we're getting rid of little things here and there. So I really think like I honestly think the candy's more important than the water. Like
I
like
was
F
gonna
the
say,
water. No, I'm just kidding.
fuck water. Who needs her?
Fuck,
So,
Mary, kill, water, candy,
I-
car.
I will say then that's pretty impressive what we did without food yesterday. Like only eating in the morning and we made it that long. I think that's actually
no, it is.
Yeah.
I think we like definitely did a really good job for our first day, and that was a really important. I mean, it wasn't really our first day, but the day before that,
we didn't walk as
walked
much.
2.5 hours, and it was our first walk. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I just think it's like feeling out like what we're capable of, and then just trying to not overdo it. But I think like if we set limits of like you said, 10 to 12. Maybe like start a little bit earlier so we could even take like an hour break in a city
And have lunch and then
eat and
yeah,
because we'd feel so re-energized if we got like a cappuccino and a little meal,
yeah,
and then we walked again, we'd be like we have the energy to
we could
continue.
probably do 2 more hours, which would be 6 more miles.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like was like us doing just a straight up 5-hour stretch without really the proper
tools to support us.
yeah, to support our body and to keep us going and to continue to have the energy. Like maybe we'll get like next walk we'll pack a little energy drink and some candy or something.
Yeah.
And then if we start feeling our reserves going down, we can just like rehype ourselves up and find a new way to kind of stay motivated and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
But oh my gosh, we're having so much fun, guys.
Yeah, we're having a good time. And we're
Having
living
fun.
and we're learning. And we're just also like being in the nature, being one with the universe, and just like working on being present as well. Because this is probably the best way to be present. You're just you're literally just walking and there's just fields. Like what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's like once the walk is over and like I was going to sleep and I thought about it and I was like, that was so fun. Like it was beautiful. Like we genuinely walked through so many cool landscapes, and yeah, like you just feel so connected. And I feel like if our paths have like a nice, easy walking path, even if it's like next to the highway but there's grass like there was yesterday,
Yeah.
or when we were walking on the really remote like street or whatever, it's like chill and it feels really fun and it does feel really relaxing. So it's been exactly what for me, what I've expected of it and a little bit more, and it's just been so lovely.
Oh.
And I hope we get a discount on the Airbnb, although I really can't decide if we should stay in Orleans 2 nights or not, but we'll see. We'll keep you guys updated on what we do in Orleans. We won't necessarily be walking, but we'll be exploring, eating, hopefully.
Yeah, we're going
hungry.
to be having a good time in Orleans. And it's a Saturday night, so we can finally use the going out clothes that we've packed.
Yeah, I might wear the same outfit I've been wearing since Paris, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, we can put on a cute outfit and we can go out and like just walk around without our backpacks. Like the thing about backpacks is I'm like, can we just walk? What if we literally the walk that we'll probably do in the future, we'll literally wear one outfit and we will just straight up walk in that outfit and just nothing.
Yeah, honestly, like in just a toiletry bag.
Yeah.
And that's it, in underwear.
Or just, but not even, just go commando.
Just like 3 underwear, like 2 maybe, and just alternate hand
wash it every night.
Yeah.
No, but literally, because I'm like, I love the freedom of having nothing, because having stuff is like, now I gotta carry it.
It literally weighs you down. Like
it's literally weighing you down.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, we thought.
What?
I don't know. I thought
we have trauma. Big
trauma.
No, we have trauma of missing our stop because that happened obviously at the very first.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I think that our second walk, and let us know where you guys want to see us do a second walk, because that will
Oh,
probably
yeah.
be planned for next year or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably, like, we're going to be so much better. Because this is the first time we've done anything quite this, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but, like, for me. So it's like we don't really know until you know. You know what I mean?
But no,
It's kind of like when we walked into the Airbnb and we were like, it's beautiful and you're excited, but then as you live in it, you start to notice what could be improved. It's the same with our walk. Because you know how you went to the bathroom upstairs and you were like, oh, the sink's all the way downstairs, and it's like, okay, they could work on that. The shower is very slippery. I slipped in the shower and saw my light flash before my eyes. I was like, I'm literally going to break my fucking back. It was actually, oh, sorry. Delete that. But yeah.
No. The way I was, I mean, I'm fine to keep it, but the way I was like upstairs and I just hear this big lie.
Big? This skinny, dainty thud.
The skinny
Petite thud.
This petite thud. I'm just like, I didn't even like go down. I was just like, I don't know.
She'll be fine.
I didn't hear a scream, so I think if I heard a scream,
Because I just immediately knocked out and died. Like, good to know that I have to scream for you to get out. No, it was fine. It was just kind of funny because I literally did see my light flash before my eyes. So that's one for each of us.
Yeah,
now.
I'm glad you survived.
Thank you. Me
Yeah,
too. It would have been humiliating if they would have had to take me to the hospital. Oh. What, bury my body in the backyard? No, if
So
they
the
would
bunny could.
they would feed me to Gabrielle. The first lady would have fed me to her chickens for sure.
The way I tried to throw the food away, she's like, it's for the chickens. And I was like, okay.
No, but that's true. The chickens need to eat.
And it's not waste.
I know.
And that's important.
The people in France and I think maybe Europe, but sometimes Italy is where I saw it as well. They're really good at separating their trash, which I feel like we don't have. And I never know, what are they separating?
Oh, recycling.
No,
like
I know, but
glass,
there's always three, and I'm
glass,
like, where does the trash go? And
plastic and trash.
glass, plastic, and trash. Because I always open them to look inside, and I'm like, no idea.
Maybe aluminum and stuff as well, like cans.
No idea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was our day 2 recap.
That's our day 2 recap.
Perfect timing.